Welcome back. You're watching Today, and the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition hasn't had a Director General for more than 2 years, and the Black Business Council says this is concerning. The organisation now plans to meet with Minister Ebrahim Patel as well as President Cyril Ramaphosa on this issue as it hinders service delivery. It says without a DG, the department is dysfunctional and in a state of limbo. Let's discuss this further. We're joined by the Black Business Council CEO, Matabane. Mr. Matabane, as always, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Tell us a little bit about this concern that you have. It's been about 2 years now, and of course the role of the DG is a critical one because that is the accounting officer and it is a crucial department for economic growth. Give us a sense of your concerns and if you've been given any reason as to why the role has not been fulfilled yet.
Good afternoon, Rafia, and we would like to take this opportunity to thank you for having us here. But we would also like to wish the Springboks, we would like to wish them well as they play England later this evening. So the challenge is that we've got more than 2 years because remember, Lionel October left in April 2021. And he didn't just resign. His contract came to an end, which then means the department knew he was going to leave. And like any other company, if you are running a company and then the CEO's contract is coming to an end, probably even 6 months before the end of the term, you try to fill the position so that there is continuity, especially now when a lot of companies are still trying to recover from COVID. The economy is not doing well. That department is extremely crucial for trade in South Africa. And to have that department not having any DG is very concerning because they've got a lot of DGs acting. They've got other chief directors acting. So to use other metaphor, for example, we can say it's a Hollywood where everyone is acting. And the challenge is that when you have a situation where people are acting, they are not bold enough to take decisions or to make unpopular decisions. So that then will leave or create a serious bottleneck. So a lot of business people came to us and also said they are frustrated because you go to the DTIC this month, you meet one person acting for a certain position. When you go again 2 months later, you must raise the very same issue again because you find a new person. So you cannot run a crucial department like this on acting basis. And then we will understand if, for example, it was vacant for 6 months, but vacant for almost 3 years, I think that is not acceptable, it's not reasonable.
So when you plan, so you have indicated as the BBC, Mr. Matabane, that you plan on meeting with Minister Patel and the President. What exactly is it that you are hoping to hear from them when it comes to an immediate solution? Because like you say, it's a crucial department for trade and it does hamper economic growth unless addressed accordingly.
Yes, you remember the President is the one who's ultimately responsible. So if he has signed performance contract with ministers and things like this are happening, he needs to take a decision and make sure that those ministers do what is supposed to happen. Because, as I said, the acting DG affects all the other, for example, state-owned enterprises that reports there, the Competition Commission reports there, the Black Economic Empowerment Commission that addresses advises the President reports there. The BE Commission also reports there. So the ripple effects is actually huge for the economy and for the country. To give you an example, this year is 20 years, for example, of the Broad-Based Black Economic Empowerment Act. That department is the one that's supposed to be making sure that everyone else is aware of this and celebrate this milestone, that big milestone of 20 years. But nothing is happening because there's no DG. Remember, the minister is a political head. The minister is not administrative. So the minister won't be there to do all these things that needs to be done by the DG. So it's important that we need to raise this matter with the president. We'll be meeting the president very soon. And then we want the president to at least take decisions to say that we cannot have a situation like this where you leave a crucial department like this with an acting person for so long. And it's not even one person acting, it's a different people acting as DGs. And that creates a serious instability. And decisions are not made. So people are just waiting because they don't know what's going to happen.
And then this is going to be a crucial role to fill, Mr. Matabane, because we do know that from the 2nd to the 4th of November, we've got the AGOA summit, and this department is key in those trade relation talks, whether it be with the United States or any other strategic partner. And so going into an event that has to do with something as big as AGOA needs some form of a stable leader at the helm.
Yes, definitely. From a corporate governance point of view, the DG, basically administratively, everything stops at the DG level. So when we have a situation like this, where there's a vacuum, and we're having important discussions like AGOA, we had important events like the BRICS events, with many other events that are very important, and many other legislations that are important that needs to be relooked at, like the charter councils that are not properly functioning. There are just so many things that are needed from a DG level point of view. So it's important that the department needs to have a DG as soon as possible, so that at least stability can be reintroduced. Because if we've been having acting people for 2 years, it means other people also left in the process because they sort of felt like there's no leadership. So it's going to take time to rebuild the department even after the DGs come. So it's important that this position is filled as soon as possible.
And then just to wrap up our conversation on a more positive note, if you will, Mr. Matabane, England, the Springboks, they're playing this evening. Who have you put your money on for this evening? Do you think South Africa can beat England for a 3rd time in a World Cup setting?
Yes, we've beaten them before twice, and we're rooting for Springboks. We think it's going to be a very tight game. So probably the scores will be around the 20s, but South Africa will win.
Thank you very much.
In the finals, it will be South Africa and the All Blacks.
Yeah, that is the prediction that many have got there, Mr. Matabane. I'm going to go let you put on your Bok T-shirt and prepare for the game. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That is the Black Business Council CEO, Matabane, joining us this afternoon.